Welcome. Today, we're going to embark on a pretty epic journey. We're going back, way back, to a time before time itself, to see how the universe, according to one ancient story, was brought into being, step by the creator, Brahma.
I mean, think about it. It's the ultimate question, right? How do you make everything from literally nothing? The story we're exploring today has a fascinating answer, and it suggests the universe didn't start with some massive explosion, but with a single, silent thought. So let's start where it all began, in a state of just absolute stillness. Forget everything you think you know about beginnings. This is a state before existence itself, a silence that held the potential for absolutely everything. Exactly. Before a single atom existed, before the first second ever ticked by, there was only this, the para-Brahman. Now, it's really important to understand, this wasn't some empty, boring void. Not at all. It was a state of pure, untapped potential, a divine essence holding the blueprint for everything that was about to happen.
And this definition is so key because the para-Brahman isn't a who, it's a what. It's the absolute, underlying reality of everything. You could almost think of it as the unmoving canvas on which the entire cosmic masterpiece is about to be painted. It's the source of all change, but it itself never ever changes.
So, how do we get from this formless, timeless state to a physical universe full of stars and planets and, well, us? It all kicks off with a single act of will, a decision that sends ripples out to create everything we see. And what we see here is this incredible chain reaction, like a set of cosmic dominoes. It all starts with a simple decision, the will to create. That will creates a vibration, which becomes the first sound, Om. That sound then gives rise to the fundamental forces of reality, the gunas. And finally, the dance between these forces brings forth the physical elements that make up our world. It's just this beautiful logical flow from pure intention all the way to physical matter.
So these three gunas, think of them as the invisible forces that are basically running the show. You've got rajas, which is all about action and creation. Then there's sattva, the force of balance and preservation. And finally, you have tamas, the force of destruction and dissolution. The constant push and pull between these three is what drives the entire universe. Okay, now we get to the actual stuff our world is made of. The gunas start interacting and bam, you get the five elements. But here's the part that's just mind-blowing. At the very same moment, the five senses are also born. Get that? Matter and the ability to perceive matter were created together. The universe wasn't just built, it was built to be experienced. So, with all the elements now in play, the brand new universe takes its very first form, a massive, infinite ocean of water, just this primordial cosmic sea with nothing above it and nothing below it. In resting on these cosmic waters, the formless para-Brahman takes on its first physical form, a divine being called Narayana. And his name literally tells you what he's all about. It means the one whose home is on the water, connecting him directly to this new cosmic ocean. While he's resting there on the water, the para-Brahman puts its own seed into that cosmic ocean. And from this, something incredible is born. A golden egg, just shining in the infinite darkness, like a single brilliant sun. This is the Brahmanda, the cosmic egg. And you gotta understand, this isn't just a part of the universe. It is the universe. Inside this single golden shell is every single star, every galaxy, every dimension, all of it, just waiting to be unpacked. Okay, so the stage is set. The vessel for the entire cosmos has been created. Now, from inside this golden womb, the grand architect of the universe is about to make his entrance. So Narayana enters the egg, and once inside, he takes on the role of Vishnu, the preserver. Remember him? He's the embodiment of that sattva guna, the force of balance. And with him inside, the cosmic egg gets a new name, Hiranyagrabha, which means the golden womb. And from inside this golden womb, one of the most spectacular births you could ever imagine takes place. A huge, magnificent lotus flower sprouts right from Vishnu's navel. And sitting in the heart of that flower is Brahma, the creator. He is the personification of Rajasguna, that principle of action and creation, and he is born ready to get to work.
But this wasn't some snap your fingers kind of thing. No way. Brahma actually spent what's described as a full divine year inside that golden womb. We're talking about a vast, almost unimaginable amount of time, just letting all that creative potential build up and mature, kind of like a pearl forming slowly inside an oyster. So after all that waiting, Brahma is finally ready. Now we get to the main event, the forging of the cosmos as we know it. This is the moment the creator takes the raw material of that cosmic egg and starts giving it shape. His very first act is one of perfect, beautiful symmetry. Brahma takes the Hiranyagrabha, the golden egg, and splits it right into two halves. The top half, that becomes the heavens, Swarga Loka, and the bottom half becomes our earth, Baloka. And right in between them, he stretches out the sky.
So with space taken care of, Brahma turns his attention to time. And he doesn't create some straight line, but this eternal, cosmic cycle. First up is Sarga, the act of creation. That's followed by Sthiti, a long period of preservation, which Vishnu oversees. And finally, there's Pralay, dissolution, where the universe is unmade, only to be created all over again. It's this endless rhythm of birth, life, and rebirth for the cosmos itself. You know, if space and time are the hardware of the universe, what Brahma creates next is the software. He meditates, and from that meditation, he brings forth the 4 Vedas. And these aren't just books. They're seen as the operating manual for his new creation, containing all the spiritual and scientific knowledge that life needs to thrive. So the universe is born. The heavens and the earth are set. The sacred knowledge is out there. It all seems like a perfect start, right? Well, just as the cosmos is taking its very first breath, a brand new, totally unforeseen problem pops up.
As Brahma was admiring his handiwork, he had no idea that his creation was about to be challenged. 4 major troubles were brewing, and they were threatening to throw this whole cosmic project off the rails before it even got started.
And that leaves us right here with this question. After such a perfect, methodical creation, starting from a single thought and ending with an entire cosmos, could it all be undone? It looks like a creator's work is never truly done. And the story of this universe, well, it's far from over.